And this injury to Roman people, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And the reason that I don't like it is because we don't have the depth out there. We don't have the depth at wide receiver, too. That was the problem. That's what a lot of us were out there saying. It wasn't that we necessarily wanted to go pay a guy $30 million that doesn't deserve $30 million, Brandon Ayuk. It wasn't that. It was, okay, what if a guy gets hurt? Then what are we going to do? Well, a guy got hurt. And look, Scotty Miller, Quez Watkins, I mean, those guys are not, wide receiver too. They're slot guys. So they're not guys that are going to be out there that can play it. Now, again, Van Jefferson is out there and he becomes extremely important now. But I don't know, people. It's the depth for me. That's where the issue came in. What are we going to do now? Because Roman Wilson's going to be out for a few weeks. I mean, he's got a high ankle sprain. They're not saying high ankle sprain. And they're slow playing his injury. I understand. But he's going to be out for a few weeks. Okay, maybe even up to week 1, when we go to Atlanta. Okay, well, if that's the case, what are we going to do? Now, the first thought is maybe they're going to go out and sign a free agent. Have you guys seen the guys that are available on the free agent list at the wide receiver position? It is slim pickings. I did a little dive into this. It wasn't a deep dive because it's not deep dive worthy. I'll be honest with you. It's just not. There's some names out here, and I'm like, oh, my goodness. I mean, like Robbie Chosen, formerly Robbie Anderson. Do the Steelers want that? Hunter Renfrow. How many slot receivers do we need? We don't need another Hunter Renfrow on our team. We just don't need that. Michael Thomas. Now, that's a guy that I think could actually help because while he's not a speed guy, he's never been a speed guy. He's still a good route runner. He doesn't get a ton of separation, but he can make contested catches away from his body. I think that's a guy that could actually help. Again, I don't know. He's not a speed guy. So if you're looking for something like that, he isn't going to be that. But he might be able to help on the outside. Here's the name that I'm going to throw out that I've thrown out before. People laughed me right off the show, but I'm going to throw it out again. Juju. Yeah, man. Juju Smith-Schuster. You got to look at his contract. Look, I don't think that New England would necessarily cut him because it's like $9 million in dead money, dead cap space, if they, or dead cap anyway, if they decide to cut him. But if they trade him, it's only 2. So can the Steelers wait and say, hey, or even if they don't wait, could they throw out and say, look, man, we'll give you a 7th round pick in 2026 for Juju. You want it? Look, New England has not only have they drafted over Juju, they've signed free agents over Juju. They are basically, if Juju comes back, he's at absolute best the 3rd receiver for New England. I think he's probably 4th. Is he going to be happy in that role? If he comes to Pittsburgh, is he going to be happy in that role? I don't know. But that's a name out there. Just keep that in the back of your mind. The Steelers could go get Juju. They really could go get him. And would it make the Steelers better? Yeah. Yeah, it would. Now, I'm not saying that he's the world's greatest receiver. He's not going to be the number 1 guy or anything even remotely close to that on our team. But don't tell me he wouldn't make us better. If he's healthy, he makes us better. Now, if he's not and that knee is still an issue, then yeah, no, we can't use him. But if he's healthy, he can help. He can absolutely help. So let's pull up the poll question here that we've got so far. Poll question for the Steelers. With Roman Wilson's injury, should the Steelers be more aggressive looking outside of the roster for wide receiver 2 leading up to the season? So are the Steelers going to sit back? Are they going to wait? Are they going to sign somebody? Or are they just going to look at the roster and say, we've got enough? So what do you guys think? With Roman Wilson's injury, should the Steelers be more aggressive looking outside of the roster for a wide receiver 2 leading up to the season? Yes or no? Please leave your answers in the comments section. All right. So we're at halftime here. So the first thing that we want to do is, we got some super chats that we want to, number one, to recognize. So we got Capricorn Steel. That's number one. We appreciate the super chat that he sent to us. Again, there's several ways that you guys can help support the show. Super chat is obviously one of them. So Capricorn Steel sent us a super chat. And then the next one was Steelers Nation Australia. We've been on each other's show, or at least commenting on show. He sent us a super chat when we did a live earlier this week. We appreciate that. Again, thank everybody for all the support that you have given us so far. But we especially want to thank the people that use their hard-earned money to help support the show. Capricorn Steel and Steelers Nation Australia. We can't thank you guys enough for your support. We appreciate that. Again, super chat is just one way that you guys can help support the show. We absolutely love everybody that does. But again, you can always like, follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Word of mouth, spread the word. Let all your friends know what we're doing. If you like what we're doing here at Steelers Almighty, we appreciate all that stuff. So thank you guys. The more important thing is the comments, man. You guys commenting on the videos. I love going back and forth with you guys commenting on the videos, man. So I appreciate that. And hopefully you guys continue to do that.